Welcome guys, Source Drivecast episode 119. Is it 919? Did I get that right?
125.
Let me check if that was right.
107 bullets in my Rask.
745.
My computer's being long. Like a long willy.
Your computer's being long.
This is Drivecast episode 119. Let's go in this bit. We've got things to talk about. Do we want to talk about what Drivecast in the future and shit or no?
I think we should. I think we should.
We should just sprinkle on it for a minute since
I think also we should talk about how like 5-6 people said that you should make a separate channel, but you ignored them.
But 38 people left comments. I'll just...
Not everyone's gonna address that. Not all those 30 people can guarantee like
38
watched. 38.
Oh damn! Now if it was 39 though.
No, please sprinkle on us.
Oh god, why me?
Oh, we're getting nervous. Don't sprinkle
no, because
on me.
I didn't look at the comments. Jay did.
No, sprinkle us about the future.
I don't know what the future is happening.
Oh
so basically, we've been pondering on. Well, no, we've decided that we're going to be doing Drivecast on a set day. We need to be a bit more.
Oh yeah, that.
Scheduled with it, a bit more organized, because we've been kind of getting a bit distracted. I think.
A bit sloppy.
Yeah, and it can definitely be improved on, and that's what we're working towards. I don't think it's a problem. I think we've been okay with the consistency. It's been a bit patchy in some places, but you know, niggas got lives, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not been too bad for everyone, but yeah. But I think now we're going to get the straps down on DC. We're gonna get the ass, grab it, and then just force it onto a bed and then do the deed.
Yeah, especially now that Payback's coming out soon, and like that Gamescom very soon.
Soon.
Payback's like 4 months away, isn't
That's
it?
not a long time.
3 months
That's
away.
not a long time. That's not a long time.
3 months is like 90 days.
It's gonna drag. You're telling me those 3 months aren't gonna drag, especially when you go back to school and shit.
No, they aren't.
They aren't.
If you make them drag, they'll drag. But if you just,
it did not drag at all.
For us, I can speak for CJ. Isn't it like once Labor Day hits, forward it goes really fast?
Once school starts for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think it'll drag. My life's like this year has just come so quickly for me.
Yeah, me too.
God.
I mean, just the fact that it's already August, I'm already like, it was just February, and it's already August.
Yeah, I remember saying Need for Speed is gonna get announced sometime next month back in April, and April was 4 months ago.
It's August now.
Yeah,
it just feels like it's just remember, it's been like nearly. It's been 3 months almost since Payback got announced. Now time flies. Yeah. Like the thing is, okay.
Wait, 3 months ago with the R34 and the red R34.
2.5. It's
2.5. Yeah, but the thing is, 2.5.
Actually.
The thing is, okay, August. It's gotta be mid-October in the same time span, and then after that, Need for Speed comes out like a few weeks after that. So. It's gotta be coming right under our noses. It's gotta be. It's sooner than.
Only 3 months ago that R34 with it in the dust.
Yeah, and then in 3 months we're gonna be playing Need for Speed Payback.
That's mad.
It's gonna be in our hand.
It's gonna be in our.
Topics. What were we gonna say? Yeah, so that's.
Need for Speed, dude.
So that's what's happening with Drivecast. Probably might mean that like it's gonna go back to how it was, where like. One person's missing like every week or whatever. Not every week, but like occasionally.
Yeah.
Because of like times and
especially
shit.
when school starts.
But
I mean, I'll be here. It's just I won't be here exactly when we say. I'll be here like 15 minutes after.
I think we should delay it then if you're not going to be here, but you'll be.
But you can talk about that afterwards. Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about because we weren't here last week. And Need for Speed, they coming in with underglow. They coming in with tire smoke. They coming in with
underglow.
They coming in with nitrous flame. They coming in with air suspension. They coming in with the customization.
Ooh. They coming in with a handle.
They are, yeah. So for English people, underglow, customization,
I'm speaking English.
No, I think everyone understood what he said.
Yeah, I think it's just you. To be honest.
All
No.
my life.
Soon
Yeah.
it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna need Google Translate just to watch Cam's videos. Because it's just gonna be his language, like water.
Yeah, and soon you're gonna need to put not clickbait in the titles. So that's peak in brackets. Like,
That
was
was
it
an
that one guy?
awful roast.
That was roast. Why do you say that? Roast is a disgusting word.
You just got roasted.
Yeah.
Cam, you just pulled a CJ right there.
Didn't, because that's a thing people do.
Like you clickbait your videos too, so that's a bit funny.
No, that's wrong.
Huh?
That's wrong.
Is it?
It's not wrong. It's correct.
Is it wrong?
We all clickbait.
Capital letters chatting with your dad.
That ain't a lie, though.
That's
People
not
actually
clickbait.
chatted to your daddy.
I thought there was a video of him vlogging with his dad. That's honestly what I thought it was.
Yeah, because you're retarded and have no sense of inside channel jokes. But that's besides the
IRL
point.
Toge runs? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
It goes
And you
30
didn't
miles per hour.
And you didn't even do a Toge run in the fucking video,
It's
bro.
part of
Like,
the Q&A
come on.
question. It was a Q&A question. That was a Q&A
That's
question.
Clickbait. That's clickbait.
That's
Yeah.
Q&A question.
Clickbait.
That's a Q&A question.
That's a
Debating
clickbait.
people into
I talked about that. I talked about that in the video.
Your Ask Hippo titles as well. Those are some of the worst offenders.
You can't talk when you have Forza 7 for free, Horizon 3 for free. Is Midnight Club coming back? No, it's not coming back. You fucking idiot. It died 9 years ago.
Come on. Alright, okay, don't act like you wasn't a little bit excited about the leaks.
Yeah.
No, I
The
was.
fake leaks. Okay, so don't say that, oh, I knew it all along it was fake. Like, you was a little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I didn't make a
bias.
video about it though. Granted, I was thinking
surprised.
about it.
I was very surprised you didn't. I was
Cam,
expecting one
why
like
are you
10
coming at
minutes
me
after.
for that one? Cam, you're coming out at me for that title, but you have a video called Midnight Club. Will it return?
You're coming at me, Cam. You're coming at me.
I do have a video called "It Will Midnight Club Return,"
And it's 2 months ago.
but that actually had sources.
Yeah, this one is sources.
What
as well.
sources, bro? Where?
But because Rockstar San Diego were working on a title, and it was either Red Dead or Midnight Club, and I talked about both in that video.
What? So who made the?
And that was years ago.
That was 2 months ago.
That was the one clearing up of the video about when it come
That
back.
was years ago. It was only 2 months ago.
I've made multiple. That video 2 months ago, because I noticed that the video about Midnight Club getting back blew up, and I kept getting comments about it. And I was like, this needs to stop. So then I made that video as a follow-up
Oh, to get more views and more comments.
to make sure that just people stop commenting on that video, because that just annoys me. People still do. After that leak came out, I got about 3-4 more comments saying, "Will Midnight Club return at E3?" And that video,
3 comments?
that video went up 2 years ago.
Oh, CJ's coming at you, coming at people for views and comments now. Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Jesus.
we got distracted. Needs to be payback.
Need for Speed back pay.
Nina, sprinkle some sauce on us.
Nina
Oh
Sphinx.
boy. My sphincter
No.
is ready.
You can't understand English, because everyone at home
Yeah.
quite clearly understood what you say.
I'm ready. My sphincter is ready to sprinkle some sauce on people watching
Please
right
sprinkle all the sauce.
now. Okay. So when was it? I think it was exactly a week ago. The day that we're
About a week ago.
Well, that we tweak a hole.
Tweako.
But like I think it was about 10 days ago when this Drivecast is actually going up. Need for Speed was like, whoa, the customization. Let's talk about it. And then they
talk
dropped the
about that.
customization. Customization. Let's talk about it.
Good.
Good mythical morning.
And the guy who's doing the fucking voice in the trailer is just like, good, mythical morning.
That's hilarious. Cam doesn't seem amused. Carry on, Nina.
I don't even watch Good Mythical Morning. I still found it funny.
But anyway, so Need for Speed released a trailer about the customization, and they also released articles on the website about customization and how performance customization is going to work. How there's fucking part shops they could buy parts from.
Hey, Nikki, parts.
They went over some vanity parts, including underglow, bags. What else was there in there?
Bag. Secured the bag.
Bags.
fucking tire smoke, nitrous color,
Smoke,
stuff like
nitrous
that.
color.
And,
All them intricate things.
it was very juicy when they released it.
Honda R32.
The Honda R32.
In the trailer, in the trailer, the F-Type, the Jaguar F-Type was
Camaro
was announced.
ZL1.
Yeah, we saw cars we'd already seen like before, like the BRZ, the Raptor, the FK2 Type R was in there, the R32 was in there, F-Type, A-Class, Cayman GT4. I think that's it.
The Honda. Did you get the Civic?
I literally just said the
Did you
FK2
say
Type R.
Did you say the 911 Carrera?
That wasn't a 911. It was a GT4 Cayman.
No, that's what it was. It not? No, it was a 911 Carrera.
What, the one in the garage?
The Magnus Walker looking one.
Oh, the
Oh
A45.
yeah, the Turbo S, yeah, the one.
Mercedes
Yeah.
A45 hatchback. That's also in the garage.
I said
I
that.
hate that car so much.
I like it.
Don't
I like that car.
There's so much more variety than the last game,
Yeah, there is just from that little selection shows really.
and that links perfectly to Forza, which we can talk about in a minute. But
I feel like with all these cars announced, I would have worried if we didn't see all this customized. If this wasn't customization focused, this whole announcement, I would have been pretty concerned when it came to the cars announced, because if you look at the last game, cars like the F-Type you wouldn't think would be customizable if you were to refer back to the last game. But since it was customization focused, since it was a customization focused announcement, then of course you saw how like caked up the F-Type was.
Yeah, had a
and
body kit
how,
on it. And
yeah.
I'm not saying what they did wasn't
I'm not
very good,
concerned
because
about
it
it.
definitely was, but I'm a bit like, it's a bit disappointing they just talked about more customization, considering that's all they did at E3. Do you not think?
Yeah, that's true. One thing that I don't, that blows my mind is, yes, the feedback was probably the best since the game was announced, and even when the game was initially announced without seeing any gameplay, there was still negative comments. But this whole like the fucking feedback on the trailer was very positive because of the amount of customization that they displayed. But one thing that I was confused about, which could have upped the feedback by at least twice the amount, was how they didn't talk about any of the vanity stuff like airbags and especially underglow.
Yeah, because to find
Very
bags
confused.
on the articles was very deep. You had to search for that.
Yeah,
You know
maybe
what I
show
would
off
imagine?
neons in the trailer.
Do you know, I think what happened then, or what could have been maybe the trailer. Maybe they weren't planning to announce those things with the trailer. Maybe they were just planning to put out the trailer and then.
I mean,
that stuff
you
after.
need to look at the specific wording, and the specific wording said customization. The way that they worded the way that they announced the underglow and stuff was
Vanity.
those vanity, but it wasn't a vanity / customization trailer. It was just a
Or
customization trailer.
bags and that and neon could have been like added after.
But
that
it still
trailer
all
was
has to
made.
go through like verification through EA. So I don't.
It's still just weird how they announced it and they didn't put it in the trailer.
What I found weird is that we've not seen much night and much like city.
We did see
It's
one
because-
in the trailer with the Mustang.
Yeah,
Free
but
The
roam.
it's
reason
like,
why the reason why they don't want to show night that much is because of
The last
the
game.
the last game. Yeah.
oh yeah, I guess.
Because I guess everyone's already seen night. No one's seen
It
daytime.
looks a lot different now in this game. It
Yeah.
doesn't look because it's not raining.
No.
And because the time's dynamic, so it's not like when you go into a place in Need for Speed 2015, you go into a different place, it's all set, like, and all the color and the hues change. There's going to be a lot more variety in the way that game looks, playback looks, because it's going to have dynamic weather, so the lighting's going to change for every place. It's not just going to be one set lighting for every place. It looks a
One
lot
thing that-
more clear to me.
One thing that me and Gamer were talking about in the call a few days ago is the amount of, like, you know, the one shot in the trailer where it shows like that huge like bridge with in the canyon area, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
We're talking about how the amount of like mountain roads there's going to be for like drifting and stuff, because we're talking about this. There's not only a canyon area, but there's also a separate mountain area. And that's half the map. Half the
You
map
know what the
is gonna
greatest
be
thing
mountains.
about that is? If you look closely on that photo, there's no lights.
None.
No, there isn't.
Not one.
Ooh.
At night, pitch black.
Wait. Is your car gonna go it's like at the start?
Yeah, it's a horn.
Is that
Horn.
how the,
Beep,
the
beep.
blow-off valve?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
how the
it.
blow-off valve sounds on it.
That's what it's like. But at night, no lights. Imagine if you can fall off. 'Cause that's not even far-fetched with the off-roading.
No, when you fall off,
Oh
the
my
game just fucking, you just die. You have to restart the entire game from
Or you just
scratch.
fall to the bottom.
I want to see my guy like fucking bleeding and shit. I want to see him fucking bloodied corpse.
I want to see him ragdoll out of the windshield.
Like freaking flat out too.
It's worth the 18 rating. I think that'd be worth it.
Yeah.
So much. And I
And then
still
when
would.
you die, you just goes, oh!
Got, yeah,
Robot.
memes on that.
Yes, I love how Cam was just about to say something and he's immediately shut down and the expression on his face completely changed.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible, isn't it, Cam? It's awful. Absolutely awful.
Never mind.
Carry on, Cam.
No, never mind. My head's gone now.
Oh, you're being mean now, are you? See this?
No,
everyone?
because I've not left the
See
call like a
this,
little
everyone?
bitch.
I
Like
didn't
a little
leave the
fucking
call.
bitch.
I didn't leave the call. I was still in the Discord the whole
Yeah, but
thing.
you left the video for some reason like a little fucking idiot. Oh, I'm gonna stay in here, but I'm just gonna leave my video out.
In fact, no, you kicked me, and then I just didn't join back. That's what happened. But are you done?
No. Oh, you don't. Look, he's getting annoyed. Don't get me again.
And this is just hilarious. Like, this is on video, so it's actually amazing. If everyone's watching, if you just watch how Cam tried to flip it, see how he was getting annoyed at CJ, and then as soon as I came for him, he tried to flip it and said, "Oh, look at him getting annoyed!" Literally, like we're in preschool or something.
Cam is a right
tried to-
dickhead. Cam is a right
Look, he's
dickhead.
doing it again. He's
Right
doing it again.
dickhead.
You're like a fucking.
What the
specimen.
hell? What the
like
hell,
watching-
Cam?
Oh my god, he's trying so hard.
I tried to
Oh,
get out
wow.
to see it in his bitch. Hey. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? It would have been nice if they did say something other than customization, though. Because I feel like this is the kind of the stuff they shut the fuck up, CJ. This is the kind of stuff that they should have said at E3. This is the stuff that they should have said at E3. But like, I feel like for whatever reason it wasn't. It doesn't feel like it was finished for E3. Okay, I just gotta kill myself. This
Yeah,
is
makes
podcast.
I was
What?
just taking
I'm
a drink.
listening.
I was taking a fucking sip of flat Coca-Cola. Okay.
Throw it at the wall.
Questionnaire. What do you guys think that they're gonna? What do you think they're gonna show off at Gamescom?
I want to see some of that.
Right. Anyway, as I was saying beforehand, do you not feel like? I didn't even.
Well,
mean
I
to
was
say
asking
that.
a question.
I already asked the question.
Okay, so and then as soon as I was about to speak, he was like, "Oh no, fuck it, I'll just kill myself." I was going to respond to what he said, but you immediately assumed people were ignoring you. I'll answer your question though, kid. What did you ask? What do you think they're gonna show at Gamescom?
Oh my god! What does this mean? I said, do you feel like this the customization stuff is what they were supposed to show at E3, but it wasn't ready?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's kind of what I meant by the neon and not being ready for that, and they just made it a different time, and they didn't get the neon and the airbags in.
Because I'm pretty sure wasn't E3's title customization? Like, well, not title, but that was the theme.
Well, what about the house? Didn't they show?
Well, they were fucking speaking about customization an awful lot at E3. They were like,
Yeah.
rich customization. A lot of the reviewers as well were like customization, and because that's kind of what they sold it as. But
Well, they also started with the first thing we saw was about the heist, so.
Yeah, but all the
I can
gameplay
remember-
after that was customization only.
I remember what's his name, Jesse, and he was like looking at AR12, and they were all customizing cars. So,
Yeah,
like,
they had Beatles in the background. Like,
hey,
yeah,
hey
Beatles.
Nick, enough talking. I want to see it.
Holy shit! Wait, I didn't think about that. That's the reason why he stuttered and said Nick was because he was talking AR-12. I didn't think about that.
Hey, nig. Hey, nig. I'm not talking. I want to see it. What else did he say? He goes, "A Need for Speed paint bag."
Do you think you'd be a better presenter?
I'd love to see.
No.
Yeah.
one of us presenting up there.
I'm already fucking terrible at speaking, so no.
But imagine if it was all
This is
of
something
us.
like you're passionate about, though. It's like you don't even need to read off a script at that point.
Yeah,
No,
but
imagine-
I'm passionate about it, and I was just talking about the update, and I was like stuttering everywhere.
Imagine though,
You are.
Cam, you're in a room full of people, like hundreds of people, and there's a camera in your face. Your microphone's loud, you can hear yourself.
Hearing
That's
myself would be
pressure.
jarring. I think
That'd be
hearing myself
horrible.
out of everything would be jarring. I can't
Yeah,
do that.
that can mess you up a lot.
Because I remember when I did work experience at a radio station once, and you can hear yourself through the head things, and obviously when I do YouTube and shit, I never do that, even though you can if you want to for Audacity. I just don't, because it's just distracting, and I had to do it, and I was like, I'm here, my god, yeah, that was bad.
I have another question. What do you guys think we're going to see at Gamescom?
No idea at this point.
Okay. What do you want to
I'm
see at
assuming.
Gamescom?
I'm assuming. Well, I'm assuming we're gonna see what I want to see, and that's like race gameplay, not like missions, like they did with E3. I think it'll just be like a straight up race.
I want to see some street racing, some dirty
Yeah,
neons,
same.
some
I want to see.
hella neons.
I think it will be what. I think it will be what I thought the E3 demo is gonna be, where it's just gonna be like it's gonna be a sprint race or something in the middle of the city at night with like neons and shit.
Yeah.
I want to see
I wanted-
grime. I want to see neon. I want to
Grime?
see. I want to see like starting girls. I
wanna
want to
see
see
sex.
pink slips. I want to see dirty fingering in the corner with Jess. I want to
Dirty
see all that shit. I
fingering?
want to see it dirty. No, that was a real. I want to see all that.
I want to see. I
You
wanna
want to see people getting fingered?
I want him to go to a car meet and it'd just be like fucking like 6, 7 of my brothers spend all one of my bedrooms, and then like there's like neons and like hydraulics and shit, and you look in the corner and it's just Jess getting fingered.
That's how they start the races. That's the pre-race warm-up.
I can imagine.
They all get together and just finger the
I
driver.
can imagine that it wouldn't be able to get past like certain ratings, so it would get banned in certain countries if it had
Rated A
fingering.
for rated A for all.
That's funny because A means for adults.
What I want to
do.
see is I
You
wanna
know,
see-
whenever I hear the word
Hey!
How are you gonna complain when you cut me off like 3 times? Shut the fuck up, you autistic spotty.
the only
cunt.
reason I cut you
Nice.
off is because we're not being constructive. Stop talking. You have
Well,
to get this
I'll-
information out about fucking Jess getting fingered.
No, that's not what I was on about. I was gonna actually talk about what I want to see.
Oh, but whenever I hear the word fingering, I just hear like squidging noises, like good macaroni and cheese.
Yes, macaroni and cheese. It's the
Yeah, like good. You know, if you got like some of that good, like, yeah, basically.
This is
Well, that
making me
sounded
hungry
more
now.
like chewing gum.
liquid cheddar.
I'm hungry now.
Liquid
What? So you mean I just made like eating pussy noises, and now you're saying you're hungry?
Well, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. Adam, come in here, please.
Let me eat your ass.
No, I imagine this mac and cheese. What I want to see at Gamescom is cops and street racing.
That's what we said.
So literally everything we said already.
Did any of you mention law enforcement? I don't
CJ,
think
you
so.
already know what I wanted at the E3 demo, fuckhead. I said street racing at night with a police chase in the middle of
I
it.
wanna see a fight. I
Ooh,
wanna
like an
conflict.
after- Oh, I
I'm
remember
not even
you-
joking.
I remember
This
you can
isn't a
fight.
meme.
You can fight people in NASCAR game, the old NASCAR games.
I want
At the end of races.
I want like a cutscene and like maybe like, hey, are you maybe not swearing? Are you looking at me, punk? Like, here, say.
Are you looking at me, essay?
I got the trunk in the back. We got the NOS, fuel injection. We doing it, Holmes. And then like Tyler's just looking at him like, does he
I'm
talk?
white.
Does he talk?
The
Yeah, they
time-
all talk.
yeah, he does. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
"This crew
Yeah.
right here, we're about to make history."
That's retarded. If he talks like that in every scene, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, every scene he just replies to everybody with that. This crew right here.
On a level,
Make
if
it-
my perfect games, I'll go for it because I already know what I'd like in my head. My perfect games come. So it starts off pitch black, and you can hear
Ooh.
some type of like underground grimy, not necessarily grime, but like grimy like soundtrack in the background. coming out of like subwoofers in the car or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be specific, but just like that's the vibe you get. And it's a car meet, and there's a bunch of people, and Tyler's like, "I want to race you." And he's like, "Okay," and then he races them, and then he wins the race at the end. Pursuit, blockbuster moment, as Titus as Marcus said. We've got blockbuster moments in Need for Speed Payback. I want to see blockbuster moment.
He sounds like that.
That's all I want to see. Start it off with a car meet. I'm gonna race you, and I want to get intel about.
Blockbuster moment.
Chow.
Is that your Swedish accent?
No, whenever the
I don't know what that
opponents
was,
come
to be
up
honest.
you to challenge you, they go, "I want to race you." That's what they do.
That's the way you would do it. You
I,
fucking video game.
I request that I
That's
race.
such a funny joke. I am dead.
You would wait. You'd walk up to the person like, "Hey, I'm Jack. Wanna race? Integra, beep boop, red one." And you just...
Nah, he wouldn't. He'd be like, I'm in my mom's Toyota Hilux.
Oh man,
I'm in my Ravioli 4, and I want to race you.
I've got a V6 in my car.
I have a 6-cylinder. I hope it's in Payback.
The RAV4.
I don't. I don't.
God.
What happened in my so quiet?
I have nothing else to say. I just
Whenever-
described what I
okay,
want
I
to
just
go
know
to.
something. Whenever Richard laughs and his eyes like get squeedy, I feel like he has two pairs of eyes at times. I get confused. I think his eyebrows are a second pair of eyes. I'm like, what?
Squeamy when his eyes get squeamy.
I closed my eyes. Fuck.
His
that's
eyebrows. No, not even squeamy. His eyebrows is two separate. Huh?
Hey, I think your glasses need updating, fam. Like,
No,
fine.
sometimes.
You need a hardware update in your
just
glasses.
update your glasses. Like,
I think you need a hardware update in your fucking brain, to be honest. You need a software update 5.5.0 or some shit.
No, that's not
This
incompatible.
nigga's still running the equivalent to Windows 98.
In his head.
Blue screen.
Blue's Clues.
No.
The equivalent to a blue screen in real life is basically a stroke.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of is because your computer, yeah, basically.
Can come back to life. There's like a 50-50 chance it's gonna die.
So what would it be if it when your computer, you know, and it just freezes and like you can't do anything?
That's
What's that?
You know in SpongeBob when like
Oh my God.
when Patrick goes,
Well, when he's ordering shit.
he just, that's what it is. And then like, what's the equivalent to disk usage 100%?
That's just retarded.
Is that when you're out of breath? Is that when you're out of breath?
That's when you're full.
It's when it's retarded.
When you're full? How? So you eat to the point where you feel sick?
Yeah, probably. Look at him.
Yeah, that's true actually. I reckon that it's like, you know, when you go after, well, CJ, you won't know, but when you go for a run and then you feel sick after the run because you've worked so
Oh
hard.
wow, that was such a roast. Even though I do go, even though
But,
I do go out on the trail.
To be honest, CJ, it does like fit the shoe perfectly because earlier you said that you were feeling ill and then you ate like cinnamon pretzels or whatnot, and you felt even
So typing in, I'm ill, I'm gonna go Wawa, it might make me better.
Why would you eat
No.
something like cinnamon pretzels if you feel sick?
No, the thing is, I felt sick. I took some medicine for it, laid down, and then I felt better. And then I went and had some, and then I felt sick again. But then I took some more, and I feel fine now.
I think I'd feel worse about my 4.5 inch cock.
Like when we went legit, I went legit the morning when I went to go see Baby Driver. I legit vomited into my toilet a couple times. Then I brushed my teeth and went out and got popcorn and shit.
I can't even think of the last time I
After
felt
you
sick.
vomit, yeah. After you vomit, when you
So you got your toothbrush, went to the bowl of sick, dips the toothbrush in and started brushing your teeth.
I flush the vomit. What I do is after you vomit, you're supposed to brush your teeth. Makes it not
No,
smell
do you know what
weird.
I do? I vomit, like hold it in my mouth, gargle it, and then I spit it out.
I bet CJ brushed his teeth and was like, that's me done for the next 4 days. I did twice today.
Oh shit! No. I'll have you know I brush my teeth every morning.
CJ, give us a big smile. Give us a big
one?
smile.
A big one?
Wait,
Give
did
us
I leave
a
my
smile
toothbrush
on
on your
the
house, Joe?
Sorry. Oh, you did leave
Oh.
your toothbrush. You did. I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna fucking shit on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's fine,
shove
I've
your
got
toothbrush
spares.
up my ass,
I've
and
got
I'm gonna
spares.
send it back to you.
Oh, my ass needs a nice
Fucking
brushing.
I've only that's
Use the
only just come
toothbrush.
into my mind. Fuck's sake. I like that
Now
toothbrush.
you're gonna have to buy
What's
a
that?
new
Wait.
toothbrush.
That means
Now
you
we've
haven't
got
brushed your
spares.
teeth this morning.
Wait, Jay. Does Cam have one of those electric toothbrushes?
No.
No, it's just.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, so they can't use it as a vibrator then. Shit.
No, I've got.
I
my
bet
own
you
for that.
do that.
No, I use my game controllers for that. I just lay it on my dick when it's vibrating and go, mmm.
No, I bet you actually do. So.
Is that why you play so much fucking like simulators and shit? It's just straight roads.
Do you know
No.
what's mad about that? Is that it's not even far-fetched anymore. You saying this stuff? It's really not. I can believe you. In a lot of situations, I can believe you.
Oh, like in the situation where I believe Cam crashed his Swift the other day. When you were
CJ, are
telling
you
us.
actually gay?
No,
Are you though?
I'm actually not. Y'all
Are
might
you?
y'all like to paint the fact that I might be. bi, but
Y'all,
I'm actually not.
y'all like paid the fact that I'm that guy. I'm a fucking nigger. I ain't no fucking nigger.
But I said it.
Whoa, hard R.
Well, that was race.
Hard
that
R, hard
Hard
R,
R.
That was race
hard
too.
R.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Elon bust.
Shout out to my
Why-
nigga Elon
Why?
Musk.
Why are you just like repeating Tyler the Creator lyrics now?
Call me some.
Cam the creator.
911.
Somebody call 911.
What were we talking about?
Fire burning on the dance
Fuck
floor.
off.
Whoa.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Flight Simulator X.
Forza Motorsport not to have any Toyota.
No Toyota.
Toyota,
no, that's wrong. They have got Toyotas, but not production cars, only race cars.
Ooh, vroom cars.
It's comparable to what happened with Volkswagen in the last game.
But Volkswagen didn't have any cars period, did they?
No, they totally took them, but now they're back in 7, so I don't know what happened there.
It's licensing.
Yeah, so some licensing issue has caused Toyota to not have their cars in the game, which is kind of, I don't know, I guess not really for you guys, apart from Nino think he's gonna get it, but that's kind of annoying because I kind of like to have the odd Supra.
Just because it's another racing game to have.
You are getting it. I thought it was a meme.
No, it's not a meme. It's a car game.
Cam, you buying it?
Nope.
I'm not either, so we're not playing it.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm not playing it with you.
Hey.
That's really unnecessary. Come, why do you have to be such a meanie pop?
So there's no Toyotas in Forza, no production cars, and this also begs the question: what about other racing games? We've not seen them in any of the crew trailers.
It's not
as far
dirt,
as I know,
not
not
dirt
seen it in any of the Need for Speed trailers. Not
Yeah.
seen it in any of. Has Gran Turismo Sport got them? Let me have a quick Google.
What are they doing? Toyota, if you're listening right now, which you definitely aren't, what the fuck are you doing again?
I
better
fucking
have real
retarded.
I better
You
have
fucking
fucking
retarded.
stupid ass
Yeah,
bitch
you
ass
dumb as fuck.
pussy ass
You dumb as
bitch
fuck.
ass pussy
dumb
ass.
as
Wait,
bitch
hold
ass
on.
Yeah, you don't. Oh.
This actually makes zero sense because Toyota have made Vision Gran Turismo cars,
Ooh.
You dumb as fuck.
but there's literally
Bitch
none.
ass.
That makes
don't-
no sense. What the fuck? And that's a Jap brand as well.
Yeah.
Like Gran Turismo, that's
Yeah,
over
the-
there. That's huge.
The polyphony guy is probably fucking the head of Toyota. They probably have sex meetings and stuff.
So
So,
the-
I wonder what's going on
So
there.
we haven't seen any Need for Speed Toyotas. We haven't seen any the crew Toyotas. We haven't seen any Gran Turismo Sport Toyotas.
There aren't any in Dirt 4.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
they're
no
not.
dirt. Right. I'm just gonna ignore that like it never happened.
There's no dirt Toyota cars. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
The Celica?
Are you
But
retarded?
that's licensed. Not dirt.
Are
Don't
you
have that.
No,
Don't have any of those.
He's talking like there's no dirt.
And
there's
those are race cars anyway, so that doesn't count.
But there are he's saying there are no rally Toyotas in Dirt 4, and then he dismissed my thing as if I was dumb. But there's Celicas.
That's a WRC car. The WRC is licensed.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there's.
that's true. They still have to have a license.
Yeah.
That's odd because there is a rally Toyota in Dirt Rally.
Yeah.
In Dirt Rally.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in other Dirt games as well.
I'm seeing Celica mod.
God.
I'm seeing WRC Celica mod.
There's mods on Dirt.
Dirt Rally, yeah.
I didn't know.
There's a mod.
Oh, so the actual car is not on there.
Dirt Rally car list.
Why?
Let's see.
I don't get that. Why is Toyota like this?
No, there's a Toyota Celica in the Group A class.
Oh, is there?
Mhm.
In what?
Dirt Rally.
Is there? Because it's saying over here it's a mod.
I have a car list.
So why is there a mod then?
Probably to change up the vinyl or something. I don't
There's
know.
also two hill climb cars, the Tacoma and the Toyota.
Anyway, it takes away from the
Tacoma
point.
and that as
All the other games we mentioned haven't got them. Nor has GT Sport, which is odd because that confused me most out of all of them, because you think like the Japanese are real like patriotic like that. Like there's a reason why Xboxes don't sell over there. So you'd think with Toyota, I don't know, that's weird. What could it be? Is it in Project Cars?
One thing
Doubt it.
they better have in Need for Speed, they better have the Ravioli 4. The Rav 4. I want that in Payback.
Yeah, so Project Cars has an 86.
Yeah, that's Project Cars. What are you talking about? The second
2.
one?
Oh.
Wait. Am I tripping here? Does it actually? Wait, hold up. Right, the full car list at launch. I've set a second. So, Control F. Toyota.
It's just crazy how these there's licensing issues.
That's so odd.
It's annoying.
Well, apparently, according to all these sources, they've got the Rocket Bunny 86 in Dirt. I mean, not Dirt. Project Cars.
Yeah.
Which is odd, because that's a fucking Rocket Bunny GT86. Yeah, so they've got the GT86, a facelifted version, a Rocket Bunny GT4 version, a Rocket Bunny Street version, and all the race cars.
It's weird.
Do you reckon they're doing something exclusive for Project Cars?
I will kill myself.
Yeah.
I will actually murder
Because
myself.
that for me at the moment, having only seen them in only this, like, that's the only logical explanation I can think of, unless they're just yet to announce them not being in the game and they just haven't, because obviously Project Cars 2 was in beta.
Prestigious, like a well-known legend in gaming, Gran Turismo. They would pull out from that just to be in Project Cars.
It's a Japanese brand though, like that's what has me so confused. It's like they were the ones to adopt gaming first out of anyone on that level.
That doesn't sound right to me, but
Yeah, that's just
slightly mad.
Like over here 10 years ago, people were still like, oh, you can get addicted to gaming, and like there was a little bit of a stigma around it. But in Japan 10 years ago, that wasn't a thing. And it's like with them, it's just a thing they do, which has me so confused. Because Volkswagen, I don't know. That has to be, I can't think of a reason to why that is even a thing, because it's in Project Cars 2 and that's still yet to be announced. The only reason I can think of Project Cars 2 is because that was in beta, so maybe they haven't got rid of them yet. Because of the last game. I don't know. That's weird. I can't think of
That
any
is a
explanation.
bit of a skukulral.
I do agree.
You do agree?
I do agree.
You do agree. What else do you want? A Scully Bob?
Scully Bob SquarePants.
What else do we need to talk about?
We could talk about the fake leak of Midnight Club and how CJ made a video on it.
Just like he made a video on Need for Speed Redline.
yeah.
CJ, what happened to Need for Speed Redline, by the way? I didn't ask you.
Oh, in Need for Speed Redline, it was it got turned to the Need for Speed Payback once they saw my video. EA's like,
Well,
oh shit, we need to come up with a new name for Need for Speed.
Before we
Red
talk
Line.
about Midnight Club LA or Midnight Club LA, this like supposed new Midnight Club game, why do you use shitty hair gel to the point where you have to just comb it over and over again? Just fucking leave it alone.
Why do you not blow dry it? I don't understand. I've not done
Yeah.
anything to my head today.
I don't like
Me
blow
neither.
dry. I don't like blow jobs. Blow dryers.
He doesn't know what that is. What is blow?
Did
What's
it
blow drying?
Scare you?
Tell me what blow drying
Does a
is.
loud noise scare you?
A blow dryer is like one of those things that you plug into the wall. It goes, and you blow it in your hair. And your hair goes, whoa.
That's not what blow drying
Oh,
is.
does
You
your hair just
fucking
make
retard.
noise? Your hair start fucking speaking like whoa on your head. Like,
CJ, on a level, tell me what blow drying is.
On a level 1, 2, or 3.
a real man thing on a level.
He doesn't know. He actually doesn't know. That's the sad thing. Like,
No, I
you
know-
guys
I
are
know
joking,
what
but you
a
actually
blow
doesn't
dryer
know.
is.
So
I know
what
what
is
a
it
fucking
then?
blow dryer is. It's
No,
one of
no, I'm
those
asking
things
you what
where
a blow dryer is. I'm asking you what a blow like to blow dry your hair is. What does that mean?
It's to take the thing and blow dry your hair
No,
with
it's
the
not.
blow dryer. Okay, then,
it's
Mr.
not.
Smartass, would you like to tell
Yeah,
me what
Mr.
it is?
Smart Ass.
I'm not gonna explain it to you. I don't need to. Don't need to.
Croissant.
Hey, gang, gang.
Midnight Club.
Croissant.
Midnight
Croissant.
Club. So,
excuse me.
basically-
see, 1 minute. Just let me talk to you for a sec, Cam. Excuse me, sir. Are you going to eat that croissant?
Oh!
Are you? Or can I eat it? Pretty hungry.
I'll eat your ass if you eat mine.
Cam,
Don't advance to me sexually. Thank you.
Cam, don't be a dickhead.
I'm not going to be a dickhead. So Midnight Club. Basically, CJ's retarded ass thought.
Oh, wow, you
was,
thought too,
Making
so-
a video. Yeah, but I didn't make a video on it. That's the difference.
So you still thought?
I did think.
Psych, nigga, you thought.
There was a thing. There was a thing that happened.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the event that occurred on August the 1st of 2017. So I woke up to the news that people were reporting about new leaks from the Xbox Live website where they were saying, ooh, new pictures of Midnight Club possible thing. And I was very skeptical at first. And I saw the images and I'm like, Yeah, I'm like, this looks like a crock of shit. But then the fact that
It wasn't the
coming
Xbox
from
Live site, by the way. It was the server database.
it still came from like an Xbox based thing. So that's what really threw me off and led me to believe I think this is real, and I still think that there is something going on with the Midnight Club thing in the background. But the images, they look like someone rendered them in rendering software for like a school project. They don't look, but
I don't know about school. I don't know about the school project thing.
a college
It
project.
look
It
that
still
bad,
looks
like,
like-
come on.
Yeah.
You're going on. It looks like the crew before it got its overhaul.
True. I didn't think of it that way. Shit. But yeah. But what really threw me off was the thing that it was from Xbox Live, and the fact that they had an image for like the little game thing, like they have an Xbox, like the little box thing, and they had all that and the splash screen and all that. I think that's what really threw me off.
Even though you're gonna say, "Oh, okay," I'm gonna explain exactly why it's not real. So, number one,
Oh, okay.
they've been added in custom gamer pictures. Not sure if any of you guys noticed this. It's in beta. That's one thing. So obviously they've got to go somewhere. Xbox servers. Two, the rims on the R34. It has 3 Nissan rims for the R34. So stock Nissan rims. There's only 2. That's the LMGT4 rims and the stock rims. They don't sell. Nissan have never ever made any of the rims besides those 2 for an R34. Also, Toyota A86 in the background. If we went off what we've based on earlier, talking about Toyota not being in any games, that doesn't make any sense for them to be in a Midnight Club game. Also, the resolution of a lot of the pictures aren't the same as everything else, which is on the Xbox Live Store. It was a lower res to what it was in the Xbox Live Store, so that makes me think that the actual listings and whatever it was aren't real either. And Rockstar themselves, they do private testing, not public testing. That's why all their games are so secretive. Hence,
And that's
this is not making
what I
a lot
was
of
about
sense.
to say.
They would never be this
That-
sloppy.
If you just look at the obvious, that's just in front of your face. Why would Rockstar let their stuff leak onto Xbox?
Exactly.
Why
Especially
would
for a
that
game
happen?
which is going to go on Sony shit as well.
Yeah, it is very, very. I kind of knew this when I was looking at it first. Like, I don't even look real. I was like, but like the way people were talking about it and saying that it was off Xbox, it's like, what? So why does it come from a source? But you explaining I know that, yeah, it probably is definitely fake at this point.
Everyone has
It
their
doesn't
own,
even look.
everyone can make their
like-
own judgment in it, but with all the evidence
It is a bit
presented,
obvious that it's not real though.
It's
Rockstar
like-
wouldn't let the shit leak like that. When did Rockstar ever let anything leak?
They've leaked
Red Dead 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption.
And the
leaked,
fact that it was
Years ago.
backwards compatibility.
years ago. I'm pretty sure the map leaked at some point.
Oh.
But like, it's different. It's not with like if Microsoft leaked their game, there's issues.
Oh, also
Issues.
GTA 4 got leaked as well. I'm pretty sure.
But nothing like this. This is like a get like that's a build, fam. That's not like a map. It's not like a release date. That's like the game. Like
yeah.
it's a bit different. So again, everyone can make their own judgment. But it's definitely not real in my opinion. It had me fooled though when you first see this the tagline, and then people were going on like it's a remaster. Then the fucking idiots don't know what they're talking about. There was never an A86 in a Midnight Club game ever. What do you mean remaster? It's not a remaster. If it's going to be anything, it's a new Midnight Club game, which is not a new Midnight Club game.
Overall, though, I'm still like, yo, come on, Rockstar, please.
I mean, if anything, it should indicate
Please.
to Rockstar that people still want this to be a thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's such a small scale thing. I doubt they're going to do anything about it. Sadly,
Yeah.
that's how it
They
is.
got GTAs and Red Deads to make. I think
Yeah.
they'll make a Max Payne before they make another.
They'll make a Bully before they make a Red Dead.
They
Yeah.
finished the Max Payne trilogy though. They finished his story off. I'm pretty sure with Max Payne 3.
Oh, was it actually?
I don't feel like Rockstar are the ones to do it again for money either. I feel like they'll leave it at rest, sort of thing.
Yeah, with Max Payne, they'll probably keep.
I mean,
that'll probably be the last Max Payne
Very
game.
persistent with those fucking shark cards, bro.
But with
Yeah, but that's
games
different,
like
though.
with games like Midnight Club, they're not like tied to any other games in the series. Like they're all different, kind of like how the GTA games are. Although there is that bit of loose connections from GTA 4 to GTA 5 in the HD universe of the GTA series. But games like Midnight Club, you don't have that, so they could pretty much make a Midnight Club game whenever the hell they wanted.
But they won't.
Reminded me of. I think one of us should turn into like the Sananda of Midnight Club. Is it Sananda?
Yeah.
CJ pretty much already has.
Yeah, and then just start.
Even though this is the first Midnight Club game video I've made in like.
Another
CJ,
reason.
Go ahead and start making like more
Another
videos on it.
another
I
reason.
got Midnight Club 5 early.
Another reason to as
Yeah.
why it's not real is Rockstar San Diego are all working on Red Dead pretty much, and the actual original devs of Midnight Club are scattered everywhere. I'm pretty sure they made their own. Some of them made their own dev team somewhere else. So like,
I mean, they could have just transferred work to a different studio.
this ain't Need for
They've
Speed,
done-
fam. This ain't Need for Speed. It's not like they've had games by different developers. Every single Midnight Club game has been by the same people. It's not like Need for Speed. It's not like, it's like kind of similar to Burnout. Like Burnout was always Criterion, and Midnight Club LA was always the original San Diego Rockstar team. It's not like Need for Speed American. They just reboot it with different people. They could, but the likelihood of them doing that is very small.
With Rockstar, they could just outsource it to a different part of Rockstar, like Rockstar.
I doubt it though, because it's just not. There's no.
I mean,
profit.
I don't think that's what they would do, but
Like, do you think on a real, once Dan Houser dies, there's going to be another Grand Theft Auto game?
probably.
Or do you reckon it'll get too big for that?
No, yeah, I do. I think there will be, because Grand Theft Auto brings in too much money for that company.
Yeah.
I don't think Rockstar does understand either, though, that if they do make another Midnight Club game, they can make actual bank because people want it to come back so bad.
But that's the thing, is like they can make more by pushing out shark cards.
I
They
don't
make
think
bank
could,
out of shark cards,
actually.
fam.
No, that's not a game though. I feel like they could definitely make more money with an actual. with
Fine,
the
they can make
title
more
and
out of
that.
Red Dead then. Because San Diego, the team that
Okay,
made
that's one
MCLA,
That's one game.
Bully.
So what you're saying is, there's no point in Midnight Club.
Not from a money point of view.
Yes, there is. That's retarded. That's
You're
the
saying
most
that because
uncreative-
I'm no
So-
different to you. I want it to
no.
happen, but from
No,
a
no,
money
no, no,
standpoint,
I understand. I always look at companies in the money stand. I always look at it that way. But what I'm saying is, they're creators. They are like Rockstar, the developers of those games. So they care about quality in the way their company looks, obviously. And in a creative aspect, it makes complete sense to bring out another Midnight Club.
But think about it. They've got to get all the licenses back again. That dub license ain't there anymore, and especially with how companies are nowadays, it's going to be a lot more intricate because I guarantee they're going to have issues with certain companies not wanting to be there. So that's one thing. You've got to think of the licensing. Then you've got to think of the devs they need to bring in because all the original devs aren't there anymore. So there's more people you need to hire. And then on top of that, you need to think of the other games they could make, like Red Dead Redemption 2. Those 3 costs alone are going to go through licensing, especially. Now, I'm not saying money's necessarily an issue for Rockstar because it probably isn't, to be honest. But from a profit standpoint, those 3 things will make it much more expensive for them to, in comparison to Red Dead, which there's no licensing. They've already got the devs that made the original ones, or like the creators of the guys who had the vision of the original one. It's not like Need for Speed where they can just get anyone else in because the series is so different and stuff. It's not like, I feel like it's the same as Burnout. Is like they're like the original creators need to be there, sort of thing, because it's different with Rockstar. They're not really like EA. They're not really like all the other devs companies. They're a bit different.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's just my 2 cents. I want it to happen as much as the next person does, but
it's not realistic that another one will come out anytime soon. But to say it's dead, and they will never be able
it's been almost 10 years, fam.
Doesn't make any sense to me. There's a clear market for car fans.
There definitely is.
They know. Do you know how much money goes into? You know if they got their databases out and looked at how much money is spent on actual cars in the game, on like in-game credit? Do they know how big the modding community is with cars? There's millions of people out there that are interested in cars. When it comes to
that's why they've got GTA Online. That's literally what pushes GTA Online the most. It is the cars.
So wouldn't it make sense to make an actual game with actual cars with actual?
GTA reaches a broader amount of people though.
Of course, but they've got that. So they've got that concentrated.
I feel like they have enough people interested in the cars to the point where they can make
whatever Rockstar do, they're gonna make money at this point.
I feel like they could easily rival Need for Speed with a Midnight Club title. Easily.
No, they could. They could easily. They easily could. But then it's like it's the money. Because
you just said money isn't a problem, and then now you're saying the problem is the money.
Money is not a problem in terms of them having to spend money, but in terms of profit margins and them making a bigger profit margin on a different game, that is most certainly an issue. They're going to make a huge profit margin if they made a Red Dead in comparison to a Midnight Club game because of all the things I mentioned earlier, licensing,
so that
devs
means
and stuff.
Right now you're thinking about this if they were to release one in the next year. So what about if we move it
next
4 years in the future then?
Well, by then GTA it'll be time for GTA to release on it. Or at least be speculated and rumored.
I guess.
And then you got the same thing of why make a Midnight Club game when you can make a GTA? Because keep in mind, Midnight Club games always launched were announced a year before GTA games were. That was always a consistent thing, but after the last one didn't happen, because that's what I thought happened. I thought when GTA 5 got announced, they were just going to announce a Midnight Club game a year after a year before, like they usually do, but they didn't.
You see me, hi haters.
It is sad.
Damn.
But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the Q&A.
Jay, give us the jingle.
Hey, we got the Q&A, nigga. Q&A, nigga. Whoa, got the Q&A, nigga. I don't care about the figures. Q&A, nigga. Q&A.
Why have you got to ruin it, CJ? He's giving us a ballad and you're sitting there.
It was offbeat, and you're sitting there.
Fucking tambourine. He's gonna... CJ's gonna break into like you got those big music awards and stuff like the VMAs or the Grammys. CJ's just gonna run in there like Kanye West is performing with a fucking tambourine, just run onto the stage like, yay! No one making them all that power.
Vils asked if you could mix 3 Need for Speed games.
Why do you do this?
Because his name is literally Vils If you know how Jay's fucking gamer tag is retarded, it's basically the same thing. If you could mix 3, if you could, but that's quite clearly no.
I could choose my game attack. Could you? No, because someone else has got it.
If you could mix 3 Need for Speed games to make the best Need for Speed game, which ones would you mix?
Need for Speed Nitro, Need for Speed Shift, and Need for Speed.
Right, that's your answer. Gone.
Undercover.
Fuck off. Everyone else?
Undercover wasn't a bad game, but fuck you.
You fucking idiot. Kill yourself.
I would. I think, just to keep it modern, I'd sprinkle Need for Speed 2015 in there, or if I could, Payback. And then I would go Underground 2 Most Wanted.
I can't say Payback because I haven't played it yet. So 2015.
Fine, I'll do 2015.
2015 was a visually stunning game.
See,
Underground 2 and Carbon. I was gonna say Most Wanted, but Most Wanted, a lot of assets from Most Wanted were put into Carbon. Yeah. So I guess.
So me and you basically have the same.
We biologically.
We bad. We ball. We bad. We've been bad.
No, we conjoined at the hip.
Carbon.
For me.
Pro Street. You already answered. Fuck off. Carbon. Pro Street.
I have an actual legit answer to contribute to this.
Carbon, Pro Street, and let's say 2015.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Underground 2. No, Underground 2.
2015 was Underground.
I thought you was gonna say Most Wanted. Is that your favorite?
Underground 2 is my favorite.
For me, it'd be Hot Pursuit 2, 2015, and I'd
So
say
that's
Underground.
Rivals.
Underground.
So
No,
Hot Pursuit 2 and Need for Speed 2015 is Rivals. That's basically what you're saying.
Answer me here. What aspects from Most Wanted? I mean, Hot Pursuit. Would you put the first Hot Pursuit? Is that what you're talking about? The first one?
The second one.
Oh.
Hot Pursuit 2.
So, oh, I'm sorry. There's 3 Hot Pursuits.
Yeah. So wait, did you say Most Wanted?
No, I said Hot Pursuit 2, 2015, and Underground.
So what aspects from the Hot Pursuit would you put in there?
I'd put in the helicopters dropping bombs, and the
you'd make the worst Need for Speed game ever.
My ideal Need for Speed game is not a mix of either of those. It's something new. But I do like Karu's idea of having Pro Street in the day and then Underground Street Racing at night. And I think if you were to mix all of them, that's the best thing to do. But I wouldn't have a combination of any of that. I'd do something completely different. But if you had to maybe pick 3 out of the 3, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, going back on what Jay was asking me, I'd also add Be the Cop mode as well.
No, dude, that was
no, I wouldn't.
This is why you don't need to be involved.
This isn't the question, CJ. Isn't this cool?
Right, here's a question from Matthew Jean Francais. It's not Francais, but you look okay. It's Q&A. That's hair.
I'm sorry.
You have $1 million, which you can spend on 5 things which aren't cars. What do you spend your money on?
5 million?
1 million to spend on 5 things.
That's a lot of money.
That's hard.
House.
I've got to like get a fucking paper and pad. I've got to write down this aside.
House.
I'd put in a new computer.
No, I'm being serious. House, YouTube setup. Not even a lie. Man's gonna have a red camera.
Hang on. Think about this for a second. £1 million, right? So with this, so what kind of house are you getting?
Not a huge one, but like one that I can rent off, so I can make money off it in the meantime.
It's a sublet.
So you're gonna property then?
Yeah. So 1 property.
And then what did you say?
YouTube setup is gonna be mad.
Yeah, no, it would be madness.
My YouTube setup is gonna be on a mad. I have like fucking triple SLI Titans and shit. It's gonna be mad.
Yeah,
I think $1 million is, or £1 million /dollars is a bit too generous. That's like a lot of money.
You can space that so much.
Yeah. I could just save it up if I really wanted to.
Nothing. I'd do nothing with it. I would just save it in my bank account.
Yeah,
You have to spend it. You have to spend it. Dead song.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd invest
We've been bad. We've been balling.
I'd invest it in the stock market.
Shut up, CJ.
You'd lose it all.
I would do what. See, I think Cam's idea of the property thing is it's very smart. So I think I'd do that. I think I'd buy a property. I don't think I'd buy a house. I think I'd buy like
renovate it.
An apartment.
Maybe
buy it low, renovate it.
I might move. I might go to America. Oh no, I need a citizenship to do that, won't I? fuck that noise then.
Oh,
I'd buy
really?
like a holiday house in like southern England, then,
Ooh.
and then rent that out to
Ooh.
people. So that's gonna be like what, 300k gone if it's a decent place.
See, I mean that's basically my equivalent to buying a house in Malibu, a beach house in Malibu, and fucking selling it up.
Here, houses are fucking.
That was
Oh
cost
no, like a beach house in Malibu would be like $1 million+ bucks.
more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah, well, it's
And they're
not
like
like
little
extravagant. A fucking house in fucking Blackpool, not Blackpool.
Like, I could
What's
buy
the
a
place down South Cam?
I'd buy one in
Cornwall.
Birmingham because Birmingham's only getting bigger. If
Cornwall.
you think about it logically, if you get a
Get
flat
robbed.
in Birmingham or some shit, like in
Get
central
robbed.
Birmingham, in central fucking like near the mailbox and shit, that's huge.
You get a bomb.
But I've got an idea.
If I were to go year round, I'd buy a bunch of properties up at the Jersey Shore.
Oh, everyone, you just
rent them out to a
go
bunch of
mad, man, son.
Guidos.
I thought you said you want to go put it in the stock market, you little bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some in the stock market. I'm gonna buy my YouTube setup. I'm gonna. What else should I buy? I'm gonna buy a cool phone. And
You got $1 million, you're gonna buy a phone.
Yeah.
Are you also gonna talk about the groceries you're gonna buy that week too?
I'm gonna get myself a wall.
Yeah.
You best believe if I had $1 million, I would spend it on a nice ass holiday though, on a real level.
Yeah,
I'm going to Japland and I'm buying myself an S14 just for that trip.
I'm going to Florida.
You genuinely could. It'd be a bit of a waste of money though.
The million's got to be spent though.
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone answered.
I just saw an ant on my wall, like a flying ant. Fuck off.
A flying ant?
You know, do you not have those over there?
I don't think those exist.
I don't know what a flying ant looks like.
You don't think flying ants exist?
I don't know what flying ants look like. I don't know what flying ants look like.
Wow.
Oh, so Yanks are just retarded then, are they?
Or we don't have these weird ass
Oh.
insects.
Or maybe
No, you've got real humans shooting up schools.
We have weird insects. What? Have you seen the fuckers that fly
you just
around
call
over there?
maybe you just call them flies.
No, they are flying ants. They are ants that grow wings. You idiot. They're real
I don't
things.
know what they look like.
Then I apologize that you don't get to enjoy flying ants.
Can we just answer this and wrap up this question, please?
We answered.
Okay. Kill Yourself asks, if you could create a pursuit mechanic for a game, how would it work and why? Explain the HUD elements, AI, etc. You can't steal from other game mechanics.
We don't need to explain the fucking HUD.
I'm just reading out the comment. Don't shoot the
It's kind
messenger.
of pointless. It's kind
Don't
of pointless.
shoot out the messenger. Right, pursuit mechanic which hasn't been done before. That's hard. That's already hard. I'm not a fucking dev.
No, me neither.
So it's kind of like the spike strips from Hot Pursuit, but it's in the front of bumper of your car. But instead of it being a spike strip, it's a giant boxing glove. So when you go into a roadblock, you can just use the boxing glove to clear the roadblock, and the cars go flying.
So it's like arms.
Yeah.
Didn't World do that?
They had a power up that.
They had a power up called Juggernaut where you could like put up like a shield and bust through a roadblock.
But instead of that, it's an actual like boxing glove that comes out of the front
Mechanic.
bumper of your car.
Mechanic.
Yeah, it's a mechanic.
So you're just gonna put boxing gloves on every single car.
No, they're in the bumper and they come out like spike shift, but they go boom, and then the cop cars go whoa.
I've got one.
Is
Right.
this fucking Mario Kart? What do you mean?
I said it was arms.
It's arms.
I'm saying if you get past a certain like level or like a certain like fine amount in a pursuit, you lose your car if you get busted.
You really like that losing your car thing.
Because it's
No game
like,
does it. Progression in it.
I think it's like a risk versus reward thing. Why would you go into a pursuit if there's no risk of
Then I
losing
wouldn't.
car?
You wouldn't have to because you can pull over and pay a fine.
I wouldn't mind. I know Carbon did this and this one. When you car towed.
It says you can't use one of the games.
No, okay.
But
CJ, we're talking about this one thing where where you get your car impounded and you have to pay a huge impound fee in order to get your car back if you get busted.
Yeah.
Because in Most Wanted it was 3 strikes and you're out. In me and CJ's conversation, it was just like you get busted, then you have to pay a huge impound fee.
Yeah.
I like the idea of 3 strikes now, because if you realistically at the point, if you've done it for three times, and you lose it, you've got to be a fucking retard to keep taking the same car out after it's got 2 strikes. Like,
I feel like if you do that, you should it should roll back after a time. So if you don't use the car for like a couple in-game days, it just takes away some.
Only in-game days.
Or like weeks.
Or if you could like buy out like something that removes a strike away.
Yeah. Like a bribe.
And I like the idea of risk versus reward like that. No game is like that. Like, there's not a game like that which is that demanding to me. No, not one. Not anything.
The closest thing that comes to that is Rivals. Pretty much, the risk versus reward thing.
Right, was one thing. Rivals had good going for it. I remember watching Theo's videos on the speed points when you have to bank so many before he comes back.
Oh, it was called High Stakes.
High Stakes.
Yeah.
That was a good series. That's what I'd do. Anyway, moving on to the next one, unless anyone else want to say anything. Nope. Right. YOLO Sphinx asks, if you guys could make alternate history, what would you do? For example, Nazis win World War II.
Wait, so
what would you change? Sorry. What would you change in history?
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing's not an answer.
Make 9/11 not happen so airports aren't a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That's a good
and
one.
a lot of other fucking things.
I think I would make it different. I would make 9/11 happen, but get stopped. Like the hijackers take the planes, but they get taken over. So that way nothing bad. That way nothing bad happens. But they.
No, but CJ, when the one that was heading toward Washington D.C., the one that got hijacked in Pennsylvania and went down, it went down. No one survived.
No, I mean like they knew of the threat, but they actually acted on it. So that way they're like, oh shit, people are actually trying to attack us.
And then they
You're
make
saying-
them stricter
you're
afterwards.
You're saying hijacked.
How can you say, yeah, make 9/11 happen, but what do you mean? What? Do you know
Wait,
I do?
how were airports before 9/11? Was it just
I
like a
don't know.
taxi service? Like you'd go in
I
and...
told you. I think I remember saying this in the call. If we were to do it now, if we were to fly to Southern California, we would have to spend 3.5 hours at the airport. Maybe, yeah, something like that. And then it's an 1.5-hour flight, which isn't bad. And then you get your luggage. That's like a total of like 5 hours. 5 hours going to LA, but you could drive there in 6.
I mean,
So you might as well just drive because airports are a pain in the ass. But before that happened, you could get to LA within like 3 hours.
Really?
Like within 2.5 hours, yeah.
So what, you just walk in?
You used to
Pretty much if you compare it to what it's like now.
Like a train?
I mean, how would it be? How would it be? Because obviously it's a lot different when you're flying in the same country. There's not as much and as many checks and stuff because it's not people coming from like other countries and stuff. Because I know that airports are a pain, and I don't know if it changed other countries as much.
It did.
But it is
Here-
ache going to America from England. It's so long. I remember landing in Washington. I can't remember what the place was called. Am I talking? And
I thought you were done. I thought you
no,
were done.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. And yeah, I landed because we had to change from Washington to go to Florida, and that shit. I was in that airport when I changed. I was in there for like 3 hours waiting for the next flight.
Baltimore, Washington
understand.
has a
It's
really bad
horrible.
reputation.
So many good shops though in the airports.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The non-tax area.
Yeah.
Not at Phoenix. Sky Harbor's shit. when
Yeah,
it comes
cool.
to that.
But
I
also,
know Baltimore, Washington.
Shiznir
I'm not done.
Shiznir said that your hair is really shit, and then someone
Hang
left a
on,
comment
whoa,
saying
whoa,
CJ
whoa,
coats his hair
no,
in
no,
pizza
stop.
grease.
Stop, because you're being rude. Because I didn't answer.
Apparently, you coat your hair in pizza grease, CJ. That's what this guy said.
Why are you fucking fuck off? Don't fucking take.
He's getting it on again.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna do it, friend.
Shut up. How about you let other people speak, idiot? Mr. fucking conductor of Drivecast.
You're the only one that thinks that. If you think that, that's your problem.
Well, you just
Great
basically
conductor.
showed. You basically showed that you think you're higher because you just
I don't
moved me
think I'm
along
high.
like.
I'm just wondering.
Oh,
Let's
move
let everyone
along.
know.
Next question. You asked. Well, you asked what I would do in a situation where we could make an alternate timeline history. I would go way back in America's history and ban guns. Simple. Ban guns. Do you know
No,
how
he's gonna
many
get his gun that
murders?
he's got from nowhere and
Do
show
you
it to
know?
Snow.
Do you know how many murders that would prevent?
How predictable? How
Oh,
predictable?
but CJ, what are you doing?
This
But
fucking white kid, man. Jesus.
what if it's Native American land today? If that wasn't the case.
Ooh, that'd be shit.
So what you saying that? No, okay, no, maybe not that far back, but like before laws were established and stuff, and in that time period, the guns were just not, legalized.
When they were writing the Constitution.
whatever.
Abolish
that was-
slavery. Why has no one
Corrupt
said this?
constitution and slavery, but I think that slavery, because that slavery's been abolished already. I know it's horrible that it happened, but with guns doing that that would prevent a lot. Whereas slavery, obviously, it would prevent certain things, but if slavery, I don't know, because that would really, the world would be so different if slavery didn't happen. There'd be no African Americans. So
I would
Think
say
about it.
there would be like
A lot
very
less.
very small amount.
Yeah, a lot
no,
less.
like a very
Yeah.
very small amount.
but there would be no, like, you know, the relationship that black people have with other races over there wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
It would
we
be
wouldn't-
very weird. It would be like if a black person went there, how would they take a black person? How would they?
Because like, if you look in current day, bare Chinese people, bare Indian people, like all the other races still mix in. So I don't think so. I think in 2017 it would be very mixed. Like,
Yeah, I
place.
guess.
But yeah, slavery.
Woolly
Alright.
woolly.
Everyone done? Everyone done?
What was this? What was this? Grease
Doesn't matter.
in CJ's
uh,
hair.
Harridges asks, who is the best racing game developer?
Need for Speed 2015.
Part of me wants to say Black Box.
It's just Need for Speed 2015 is the best game developer.
Part of me wants to say Black Box, because what they did in the time period of what they did, I don't think any developer should go through that again. But what they did do is mad.
Back in history, Black Box, today and present, Ghost Games.
What are you talking about?
He broke down halfway through the sentence.
Hey, Black Box today.
And pick me.
In
I
present.
think it's weird. Like, it's like Black Box was great until 2008, and just after 2008, they had like a really bad accident, and then they were like in a paraplegic and like didn't know what they were doing.
It's like when you get Alzheimer's. He got Alzheimer's.
How can you describe someone's job like that? How your work's like
Look
someone
at his
has Alzheimer's?
undercover, like the AI were just fucked. Like they just forget you there. Like, have you seen that? Have you seen that meme when the old man listens to music? It's just like that, and they just like remember the old times. I used to like it in my day.
Oh, what?
Underground 2 was really good.
Oh my god. Undercover will be like this one. Yay!
Put police in. Put police in.
I'm pretty sure
Let's have a story mode in the run.
What would you do if a fucking ex-dev watched this?
Hi, Drew.
What am I gonna do?
You basically said that their works, like someone with Alzheimer's did the work.
Well, no, near,
No, I
near
didn't.
the end. Near the end, what the fuck were they doing? What was the run in comparison to like what they made
Oh,
previously?
nothing, but like, I don't think that's entirely their fault.
To be fair, there were much. I think from with the run they had 2 years development time. With Most Wanted they had one. One.
Most Wanted 2012? What?
No, 2005.
1 year?
What do you, yeah,
Less than
they
a year.
developed all the games.
Because Underground 2 to Most Wanted was like a year. So they had, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I did not know that.
Then
Carbon,
again, it
most wanted
didn't take
year.
it
No,
didn't
I
take
wanted it to
nearly
be,
as long to make games back then than it did in 2011. Because
I
2011
don't
they
believe
were
that
just
excuse.
because they were, remember, Rockstar was putting out game after game in the GTA series. We had Vice City, then we had San Andreas like a year and a half afterwards.
Look at the step up from 4 to 5. That's not an excuse.
Yeah,
You,
but
you-
that-
so you
that's
so you don't
obviously
so you don't think, yeah, okay, fair enough, there's more polygons and stuff for modeling, but you don't think that the development has also increased in terms of quality and ease of production as well as the games? They ain't using the same shit they used 20 years ago, fam. It's improved shit.
Even though I have very good memories of this game, I feel like the only reason why the run was so, I guess, I mean, I liked it.
I liked it.
But the reason why it was, I would say, one of the worst black box games is because World got in the way.
They weren't developing
World,
World,
yeah,
Wasn't
they
it-
were. They were developing World.
They redid all the textures and everything for everything.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
I
different
think
company until
no,
afterward.
it wasn't. No.
Even then, they still had 2 years.
CJ, they renamed Black Box was renamed to Quicklime, which is why you'd see that when you open the game on the splash screen.
That's another thing. Is like, I don't give it. If you still had 2 years, that's my like people saw that one video about Most Wanted 2012, like what it could have been. It doesn't take away from the game being in my opinion, shit. Same with the run. The run is shit compared to Underground 2 and Most Wanted and the classic black box titles. Even Pro Street, I preferred Pro Street.
But I would say all of the games that Black Box made were classics, except for the run. But even though I like the run,
I'd agree with that. I
the
wouldn't say
run
Undercover's a classic. I'd say it's extremely underrated, but it's definitely not a classic.
I honestly think out of the third generation Need for Speed games, the run is up there for me. Just
What's
'cause
third
it was the last
generation?
Black Box. Third generation is after Undercover.
No,
After
it's-
Undercover is third generation.
Is it?
Hot
No,
Pursuit 2010
it's
is
after
easily
Undercover.
my favorite out of
That
that.
was after
No
Shift.
question.
No,
question,
CJ.
Shift. Yeah, third generation is Shift to Rivals, and then fourth generation.
Without
Was
a
Shift
doubt, like,
immediate-
Shoot 2010.
was Shift immediately
doubt.
after Undercover though?
It was a year after.
So
Yeah, it
this
was the
sounds
game
like
after. So yeah,
That sounds like the generation where I literally didn't play Need for Speed games.
it was by far.
That was when it
the
went through its
shittiest-
identity crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think it's an identity crisis because they were just going back to like the
You
first
think?
generation.
So track racing 1 year, Hot Pursuit 1 year, the run the next year, and then what did they go to after that? It was Most Wanted
Wanted.
2012, and then
No,
the
I'm
Shift
saying-
2. That's not an identity crisis.
No, obviously they had those offset games. Then again, Nitro and Shift came out in the same year.
So
Then
what are you
after
saying?
that,
That's
it
not an
was Hot
identity
Pursuit.
crisis.
It was Hot Pursuit, then it was the Run, and Hot Pursuit and the Run were sort of like alike. They were both track based, and they were both.
No, they're
I
not.
fe-
One
I
had
felt
weapons
very
in.
similar.
You cannot compare the run to Hot Pursuit. They were
No.
not.
To me, they felt
They're not comparable.
One
So,
was extremely story driven. One of them had criterion drifting. One of them had weapons. One of them actually had varied cars. It wasn't just exotics.
None
You
of
can't
them-
compare either.
None of them. They still like they're